I begged him not to go. Honestly, I got down on my knees. Would you listen? Oh, no. Don't worry, he says. There's not a chance in hell I'm going in that water. I told him if he went out with Jimmy Miller, I wouldn't be here when he goes back. I begged him not to go, honestly. I got down on my knees. But would he listen? No, no. Don't worry, he says. There's not a chance in hell I'm going in that water. I told him if he went out with Jimmy Miller, I wouldn't be here when he got in. Here am I. He's never coming home.
I spent my whole life in the gym. I didn't get to choose what I ate, what time I went to bed. Every second of my time was scheduled. And now I'm free. Yeah, maybe you should spend your time on someone who actually needs it. Peter Burrows, my mom's lawyer, says that the equipment manufacturer is 100% culpable. We'll get millions. As if I care! And I'm glad it happened, really, I am. I spent every second of my time in the gym. Every second was scheduled. I didn't get to choose what I ate or what time I went to bed. Now I'm free. Maybe you should spend your time on someone who needs it. Dad's sister called today. Kent died. He shot himself. She kept wanting to tell me what an awful mess he made in the garage. They didn't have to clean it up. Victim Services does that. It made me imagine this woman in rubber hip waders and yellow rubber gloves and a bandana. Mom? Dad's sister called today. Kent died. He shot himself. She kept wanting to tell me what an awful mess he made in the garage. They didn't have to clean it up. Victim Services does that. I kept imagining this woman in rubber hip waders and big rubber gloves and a bandana, just washing the blood and the bits of tissue down a drain with strong smelling soap.
I was on the couch. The fire had spread everywhere. It was so hot I could, it felt like my skin was boiling. I heard her cry out for help. I ran out of the living room to the bottom of the stairs. She was shouting at me to help her. The fire was everywhere. It was like my skin was boiling. And then I heard her yell out for help from upstairs. I ran from the living room to the bottom of the stairs. When I looked up, she was shouting at me to help her.
I like it way better at this pace.
A place we can be proud. And once again, to call our home.
Yeah, nice speech, Mr. Runner, but to me that's all it sounds like, just like a speech.
Look, I'm sick and tired of getting into a taxi, walking to any kind of corner store, having to put up with people who barely speak our language. Metro's full of people that are human garbage. These people don't belong here. And yet these people have our jobs and our money? Frankly, sir, makes me sick. Look, I'm getting sick and tired of getting into a taxi, walking in any corner store, having to put up with people who barely speak our language. Metro's full of human garbage. These people don't belong here. Yeah, these people have our jobs and our money. Frankly, sir, it makes me sick.
You know, really? I'm glad it happened. I can't really fly. I spent my whole life in the gym. I never got to choose, not what I ate, not when I went to bed. Every second of my time was scheduled. Now I'm free. Maybe you should spend your time on someone who needs it. But you know what? I'm glad that it happened. People can't really fly. I spent my whole life at the gym. I never got to choose. Not when I slept, not when I ate. Every second of my time was scheduled. Maybe you should use your time on someone who needs it. Maybe you should use your time on someone who needs it.
Why do you even fucking come here, man? You gonna listen to what your mom says every day? The rest of your life? No. I don't like basketball. That's not true. I don't mind basketball. I just don't like the other guys in here. Hey, you know that kid up in Sydney that broke into that old couple's... I'm gonna start over, sorry.
Don't.
No, keep going. Hey, you know that kid in Sydney that broke into that old couple's home and like beat him up and tied him up and then stole a bunch of shit from him? He's in here. You know, he didn't even get that much. It was like $75, and then he got somebody to buy beer for him and got drunk and then caught the next day. Fuck, what an idiot. I don't know. Guess I've just been kind of confusing kindness for weakness. Ah, you fucking dope. I just made that shit up.
Okay, so you're gonna want to maim him and crush him. Make it a point that you're gonna pile drive him through a table, all right? Let's see. And hit his girlfriend with a steel chair if she tries to interfere. All right, you got it? Okay, so I brought a camera here so we can get used to doing it on camera. All right, let's give it a shot. Listen up, Xander Malice, my member. Right, we need you in camera for this shot. All right. Okay, good. Let's try it again. Are you ready, champ? Let's go. Listen up, Xander Malice. My man Baratic Baines is gonna rip you apart come March Madness this Sunday. All right? He's gonna crush you. You gotta look mean. Okay. take that one back. He's gonna crush you. He's gonna maim you. Oh, and if you think for 1 second that that little whore of a girlfriend of yours is gonna interfere like she did at the Sunday Slam, oh, you got another thing coming. Cause when it's all said and done, after my man Baradix power you through the table, you're gonna know who the real champ is. Fredericton's Fury, the capital city crusher, my man Baradix Baines, yeah! Okay, so, yeah, we might want to just work on that ending a bit.
You're denying it? I know you did it. Just a minute, Lucy. That's not gonna work. I've had enough of your, why is it always my fault bullshit. Can the tears. What do you want, Lucy? Is that true? Well, why didn't you tell me before? I guess I owe you an apology. If I made a mistake, I'm sorry. For Christ's sake. Oh, Katie, come back here, please. Up to your room. Well, there's no point denying it. I know you did it. Just a minute, Lucy. No, that's not going to work. I've had enough of your why is it always my fault bullshit. Can the tears. What do you want, Lucy? Is that true? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, I guess I owe you an apology.
Nice little girl. Tiny but beautiful.
So if I made a mistake, I'm sorry for Christ's sake. Katie, come back here, please. See if you can make